Can you even believe what we're witnessing? In a league where every single move is scrutinized, every player's potential is weighed, and every narrative is seemingly set in stone, how often are we truly blindsided? How often does a story unfold that makes you gasp, that makes you question everything you thought you knew about player value and team strategy? The news is swirling, the whispers are turning into shouts, and the sheer, jaw-dropping possibility of an utterly unexpected departure has sent shockwaves across the entire NFL. Everyone is in absolute shock. Look what just happened. Sometimes in the brutal, unforgiving world of professional football, what appears to be a glaring flaw in a player's game turns out to be the very thing that fundamentally shifts the entire narrative. Fans, with their insatiable appetite for the spectacular, are often quick to assume that only the biggest arms, the most dazzling downfield throws, and the flashiest highlight reel plays truly define greatness. Yet the game, in its nuanced wisdom, frequently rewards precision, discipline, and an unwavering calm under pressure far more consistently than it does raw, unrefined talent. When a quarterback, often doubted and overlooked, suddenly delivers on these hidden strengths, it doesn't just change the outcome of individual games. It irrevocably alters how entire franchises perceive their future, forcing them to reconsider their deepest convictions. For years, Mac Jones endured the suffocating weight of doubt, the relentless scrutiny of a first-round pick who hadn't quite lived up to the monumental expectations. His tenure in New England was a roller coaster of flashes and frustrations, leaving many to wonder if his NFL journey was destined to be one of unfulfilled promise. But then, against the formidable New Orleans Saints, something truly remarkable happened. Jones finally had that kind of night, the kind that silenced the most vocal critics and forced everyone to pay attention. He completed an astounding 26 of 39 passes, dissecting the Saints' defense with surgical precision, racking up 279 yards through the air, and delivering 3 crucial touchdowns. It wasn't just a good performance, it was a masterclass in command and poise, a level of composure few outside his inner circle ever expected to see again. The timing, as fate would have it, could not have been more impeccable. With Brock Purdy, the 49ers' improbable hero, still recovering from his toe issue, Jones stepped into the breach and didn't just tread water. He swam with a newfound power. Suddenly, the entire conversation surrounding him flipped on its head. The narrative, once dominated by questions and criticisms, now pulsed with intrigue and possibility. Jones, never known for throwing bombs downfield, averaged only 7 yards per attempt against the Saints. But that statistic, often seen as a limitation, became his superpower. His precision stood out like a beacon. Receivers consistently gained over 5 yards after the catch, a testament not just to their athleticism, but to Jones's impeccable ball placement and lightning-quick reads. In Kyle Shanahan's notoriously intricate and demanding system, that kind of rhythm, that immediate accuracy, is absolutely priceless. It's exactly the kind of understated, yet profoundly effective trait that rival teams are now eyeing with a predatory intensity. This sudden, undeniable resurgence has thrust the San Francisco 49ers into an utterly unusual and unenviable position. If, as expected, Brock Purdy makes a full and swift recovery, Mac Jones, who just weeks ago was an afterthought, transforms from a temporary starter into one of the league's most intriguing and valuable trade assets. This development has plunged the 49ers front office into a high-stakes chess match, a strategic conundrum with monumental implications. Do they protect themselves with an unprecedented level of depth at the most critical position in sports, keeping Jones as an insurance policy and a valuable backup? Or do they seize this unexpected window of opportunity, capitalizing on his suddenly red-hot stock to deal him for draft capital or other much-needed assets? The decision is fraught with risk, a delicate balance between security and maximizing value, and it will undoubtedly shape the trajectory of their season and potentially their future. Meanwhile, hundreds of miles away, another franchise is staring down a dangerous and rapidly unfolding reality. The Cincinnati Bengals, a team with Super Bowl aspirations and a roster brimming with elite talent, have been dealt a devastating blow. their franchise quarterback Joe Burrow will be sidelined for months. The immediate aftermath has been grim. Jake Browning, thrust into the starting role, has struggled mightily, his 3 interceptions nearly derailing their early wins and casting a pall of uncertainty over their championship hopes. With superstar wide receivers Jamar Chase and T. Higgins in the absolute prime of their careers, the Bengals simply cannot afford to waste a season, to let this golden window of opportunity slam shut. That's precisely why Mac Jones, once a distant possibility, now looks less like a luxury and more like an absolute, undeniable necessity. His precision passing, his ability to execute a rhythm-based offense, and his proven command under pressure could be the lifeline Cincinnati desperately needs to keep their championship dreams alive. So, here we stand at the precipice of a truly captivating dilemma, a high-stakes poker game playing out across the league. Should a legitimate contender like Cincinnati, with its championship window wide open and its star quarterback sidelined, roll the dice on Mac Jones? Should they make a bold, aggressive move to acquire him, protecting their championship hopes and giving their elite offensive weapons a capable signal caller? Or should they stick with what they have with Jake Browning and risk watching their entire season, their Super Bowl aspirations, slowly unravel before their very eyes? The pressure on the Bengals front office is immense, a ticking clock counting down to a decision that could define their franchise for years to come. And for the 49ers, the question remains: hold onto the unexpected asset or cash in while the iron is hot? This isn't just about football. It's about courage, calculation, and the relentless pursuit of glory. This story is far from over, Fabiano. It's a testament to the unpredictable nature of the NFL, where fortunes can change in a single game and unexpected heroes can emerge from the shadows. The potential trade of Mac Jones isn't just a transaction. It's a seismic event that could reshape the landscape for 2 prominent franchises, igniting new hopes and forcing difficult choices. The stakes are incredibly high, and the drama is just beginning to unfold. What's your take on this unbelievable situation, football fanatics? Should the Bengals go all in for Mac Jones to save their season, or is the risk too great? And what about the 49ers? Do they keep him for depth or trade him for maximum value? Drop your opinion below in the comment section and let your voice be heard. Make sure you subscribe and turn on notifications to follow every single twist and turn of this incredible quarterback saga. You won't want to miss a single moment.